Hi, everybody. Today on the Hot Honey Podcast, we have Susie Q's Earth Remedies, who creates handmade plant-based wellness products crafted with intention, rooted in nature and guided by love, integrity, and holistic wisdom. Her remedies are crafted to support a conscious lifestyle. Hey, everybody, meet Suzanne Grceski.
Hi, everybody.
Did I get it right?
Thank you. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Jack. Yes, you're great. You're hired.
Well, and that concludes the podcast. Goodbye.
Oh, yeah, okay. Perfect.
There's a lot of consonants in that last name there. So
Sure is. Sure is.
So where do you reside, Suzanne? You don't have to give us
Southeast
your
Michigan. Yep,
Oh,
Detroit
okay.
area. Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you for not, sitting in the middle of a smoke cloud while filming today.
Goodness, it finally got better. Like the sun is out, sky's blue.
well,
Beautiful.
I heard Trump threatened Canada, so they turned it off. So he solved another problem for us. Yeah.
I'm sure. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That
that's
did
why.
it, you know.
Well,
I know. We could have a whole nother podcast about that guy, but this is a happy podcast.
Used to be, but apparently one of our producers, our intern Seamus Google Eyes, told us we're not funny. You need to talk about farts. That was his input.
Yeah,
He's got
I have
great
two
input.
boys. I have two teenage boys. If you'd like me to bring them on, they could probably add some farts to the.
No, I'm actually
Well,
like,
at least Seamus is watching now.
Yeah, I have two teenage boys myself, and we're on vacation right now, and this is the best half an hour of my life right now because I'm away from them. I love them dearly. Don't get me wrong, but we're around them 24/7. I forgot how annoying a teenager can be.
Steers
I don't
fight all
have
the
kids,
time.
but that's why I do a podcast every week with Jack, so that I don't want kids.
You can get all the banter out of the way.
He's just as annoying as a teenager. Oh, I'm firing the shots, Mister Jack.
All right,
was
you're starting
firing
off
at me
early.
last week.
That's
That wasn't
fine. You're starting off early.
and I'm not even
Game
drinking.
on.
Well, water.
Not yet. Right. Oh yeah, water too. Good call.
Believe me, it'll be 5 o'clock somewhere soon.
Mhm.
So, Suzanne, for those of us don't know, including
Yes.
me, because I
Sure.
also learned what an abacus was last week. True story. Your products say they're Reiki infused. So can you explain what
Yes.
Reiki is for those of us who aren't familiar?
Sure. So I'm going to start with a little disclaimer because when I explain it, it's going to sound very like woo-woo and kind of crazy for those that aren't familiar with energy work, things like that. But it is scientifically, it's backed by many scientific studies, and it is an energy work practice that is practiced in just about every major hospital system in the U.S. It's part of their complementary and alternative healing programs, I guess. But what it is it's a Japanese energy healing technique. And what the practitioner does is kind of channels universal life force energy that's all around us into a person or thing to rebalance their energy. It's kind of like acupuncture without needles, like you use hands instead of needles.
Good, because I'm a big baby when it comes to needles.
Yeah, it's very gentle. Reiki, like it promotes relaxation. It's been proven to speed healing and recovery time when it's practiced on patients. I'm sure there's somebody that can explain it a lot better than I can, but I don't know if that helps you get the idea.
No, I get. I mean, so energy based.
Okay.
It's woo woo. No,
It is. I mean,
but I like that. Jack, I know you're one with nature right now with a palm tree that you planted. When you were 7 years old?
7 years old. Yeah, that was a
my
long time ago.
goodness.
I was going to say that. That's why it's 600 feet tall now.
That's incredible.
So I appreciate. So my wife, I don't want to call her a hippie, but she comes from a hippie family. They're also from Michigan, so I think it's a
Awesome.
Michigan
that's
thing.
fun.
Her family's from Saginaw and Muskegon, so I think it's just it's a Michigan thing. But
Love
over
that.
the years, I've realized I've caught my wife out in our backyard with a pitcher of water because she's making moon tea, and I've also seen her bringing crystals outside because she tells me at certain moons and when Mercury's in retrograde, she needs to charge her crystals. So she loves all that. When we've gone out to Sedona to visit her sister, we've gone out and did tours in the mountains there, and you could feel it out there. So we're definitely believers in it. So I do love it. My wife actually did have a question that I'm going to ask you, but maybe I'll just ask you now. You have a product
Sure.
in there, your energy clearing spray. She wants to know if it'll help
Yes.
me clear my energy. So I'm just curious how that works.
Sure, I think it would. So the oils that are in that spray are designed to, they've been used in the past in religious traditions,
I see
like
lavender and rosemary, which are two of my favorite
lavender,
scents.
rosemary,
So,
there's frankincense in there,
okay.
there's myrrh, there's stuff like that that will, and the crystals as well. So your wife would probably know about that, but it absolutely would. Just give it a spray around yourself and around your home.
Okay.
And the combination of crystals and essential oils
Yeah,
will
she was looking
definitely.
at your website earlier. I'm pretty sure that she's going to be hitting the credit card hard with a bunch of stuff from there. So
Perfect.
she's
See,
excited.
it's already working. We're
It's
supporting.
I
working.
think even if she didn't make a purchase, it sounds like she and I would be besties. One of my goals is to get to Sedona. Like,
All I know is I want to get together with all of you and have some moon tea.
I'll tell you what,
ooh,
she does
I'd
sun
like to
tea
know
and
what that
moon
is.
tea,
yep,
and she
Moon.
does it
Okay.
and sits outside with it, to get by the moonlight. But she knows it better than I do. But my kids seem to like it too, and
that's great.
I follow her. It's much easier if I just follow her lead, so it's okay.
Yeah,
So
hey.
how did you get into this?
So I got into it. My it's a funny story. My little guy, when he was born, he had a dairy allergy, and the pediatricians were throwing a bunch of like steroids at him, and he's putting his hands in his mouth and eating it, and so I started making things. I started making an eczema salve. I was good friends with my chiropractor at the time, and I gave one to her for her son to use. He had eczema as well, and she was like, Suzanne, you need to start a business so I can start selling this in my office. And I was like, what, me? Like, have a business? I have two little boys at home. How is this going to work? Da da da. But it was all over from there. So it really started with the skin rehab ointment. And that was my first product. It's probably my favorite product because it's so versatile. But yeah,
Is that your
that's
best
how
selling product?
it is. Yep, it
Okay, very
is.
cool.
You can
That's
use it
cool.
on sunburn. I mean, anything for skin. So it's pretty
I
amazing.
got a little red today, so I think maybe that might be a good call for me because I can feel myself feeling crispy today. Tim, you definitely could use the skin cream that on
Yeah, I
that
know, especially when you make
snaky,
pictures
leathery
of.
skin you have there. So
Wow. Wow. Well, speaking of your products, where do you get your ingredients from?
Sure. Okay, so I have a couple favorite places. Mountain Rose Herbs. They're very ethically sourced. A lot of their herbs and things. Star West Botanicals is a favorite of mine. I do like that one because I can get it from the company that itself, or I can get it quickly from Amazon if I have a show coming up.
I like that
But
though.
yeah,
You're
those are
ethically
the top
sourced.
two.
You're not claiming organic, but you're ethically sourced, which I think is
Yes, and
more
I
important.
I do organic when it makes sense. Sometimes I just, things don't have to be organic to be effective,
I
you
don't think
know.
so either. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
ethically sourced. I think that's what matters more than it's ethically sourced, right? I think
yes.
that's way more important to me. So
And
I love that.
I
intentionally
like that too.
harvested too, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you could be organic and an asshole picking it. So
Yes. And I feel like those vibes get into that product and,
that is true. That is true. And believe me,
Tim used to have beehives in his backyard,
I
and
still do.
they actually up and left him because he was cruel to them. So
Okay.
Tim was a cruel beekeeper, so
It was
they
a
left and
cruel,
went next
cruel
door.
summer. Actually, it was a cruel winter.
Oh,
Oh.
Mm.
go.
I'm speaking of my backyard, I do, and I'm
Yeah.
very thankful this week that I have been growing my own lettuce for the last couple of months because I'm
Mhm.
not shooting fireworks.
Don't you have Tim? Don't you have deer and rabbits
Oh
and
my
stuff in
God,
your backyard?
we have everything. So now that they finally stopped construction over back behind the forest,
Mhm.
everything has come back. When we first moved in, there was everything, and I mean, anyone that knows me knows that I spend a lot of time out on my deck, usually with cocktail in hand. But I love nature. We have so many different birds, deer, and the other day there were two deer and two fox, but I didn't realize they were fox because I hadn't had a sip of coffee yet in the morning. And I thought, God,
Mhm.
those little deer just look different. And the mother deer came up and nudged the fox out of the way, and I got it on video, which is really cool. And a friend of mine texts me, goes, okay, seriously, do you literally have a Disney movie in your backyard every day? And I'm like, kinda.
Almost.
It's cool. It really is. I mean, I love that they have their nature, and the forest behind us is reserved and protected now. So
That's
they'll always be there.
fantastic.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
wonderful.
nobody can build a housing complex or anything.
It's
Oh
my
gosh.
own Reiki.
There you go.
He
There
does
you go.
have. I will give Tim credit. He in the wintertime when we get some snow, he has his redneck measuring stick, which is his wine bottle that he puts in the middle of his table, and he systematically and very often he sends updates of how many inches the snow is going up, and he measures our snow by how high it is on the bottle of wine. So I appreciate that a lot.
Next year, I'm going to have an
awesome.
abacus.
Happy you
We're just
learned
gonna
about it, but it's a little outdated, right?
Thank you. Thank you. I was insulted last week.
Tim has trouble with numbers, so I said if I get him an abacus, he can count them one by one and go
I didn't know what
slowly,
an
and he'll
abacus
be okay.
was. I'm sorry. I don't plant palm trees as a child. Count the numbers.
No, but I
I
tell you what,
have
Suzanne,
troubles with numbers too, Tim. Don't feel bad.
Suzanne, I do love your vibe and love what you're creating there because, like I grew up, I'm fortunate enough to come to Greece in the summertime because my family's from there. And
Nice.
it's very similar, right? There's lavender growing right next to me right now. There's rosemary.
Aw.
All the smells are all over, especially on a hot day today. And I remember if I didn't feel well in the summertime, my grandmother, God rest her soul now, she'd go out to a stone wall and scrape up a bunch of chamomile and some other herbs, and she'd make me a tea. And the older generation, they just knew what to do with those spices and those herbs that we just don't know. I mean, clearly. We don't know. And she knew how to walk around and she identified, she goes, well, this is good for this, and this is good for your bones, and this is good for your eyes. And it was
she
impressive.
lived to be really old, though, right?
103. Yeah, she passed away a couple years ago. 103.
That's volumes.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
But that's right. But she lived off the land. I don't think she ever had a processed potato chip or a slice of ham or turkey roll in her life, right?
Sure.
But it was just cool because they're on an island here. You're not going to a doctor, so I think it's what you're doing here with Earth Remedies, right? It's very holistic. It's very natural.
Nature is medicine.
Nature is medicine. It truly is.
That's why we're in the bees and that I do beekeeping, because it really is amazing. And I've learned so much from that. And we're learning so much.
You told me it was for this weird sex thing where you put honey on you and then they let the bees roam. No,
Jack,
hot honey.
That was between you and I.
Thank you, Suzanne. Perfect. I love that. Someone finally got it.
Cast. Jeez.
Is this a family show? I don't know.
We're not sure.
We're trying to
be, but
So
nobody's made that claim.
With your products, what is your biggest selling product?
I'd say the skin rehab ointment. It was our OG product, and it's the biggest seller, I think, because it has probably the widest application. It's for all skin ailments. Anything from eczema, rashes, diaper rash, sunburn.
That would help you, Jack.
Bites, bug bites.
Rash. Absolutely. So wait, if I'm not mistaken, your husband's a cardiologist, so he's got heart science. You're more earth science. How did what's the blend like between the two of you? Like, does he agree with everything you do? Is he more too scientific about it? I'm just kind of curious how that works.
I converted him a little bit, and I'm kind of proud of it. Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
Very cool.
At the beginning he was very right. At the beginning he was very what is it? Left brain, very scientifically minded. He still is, but I think he's seen the proof, and he's been to a lot of shows with me where, people come up and, and tell me year after year their experience and the results and the healing that they've achieved with some of the remedies. And it's just really gratifying. And he's very supportive, and I'm so appreciative of it.
So he's not a hockey player.
He's not. No.
Gretzky.
Thanks, Alana, our producer,
no
and Jeff, her husband.
No,
it's Grceski, not Gretzky. It's Grceski.
That's one constant that's not in there.
Yeah, I tell you, the reason why I asked the question, I have a lot of friends who are doctors, right? And they get on my case about, I don't like take a lot of medicines. I'm not a big antibiotics guy. I'd rather try more natural things, and I love going to my chiropractor. I go to him. I go to him once
I'm
a
on
week.
that
I'm a very
bandwagon
big
as
believer
well.
in spinal health. I do
Yes.
believe that them elongating. I think if your nervous system is healthy, your body's healthy. And I've noticed that when I go there, I don't get sick as often. All my
Yes.
doctor friends, they disagree. They tell me you can get hurt. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. I'm like, I don't know where your proof is, but I know I feel good when I go. So I have to balance it that way with the way I feel.
Well, I am a firm
Sure.
believer in chiropractic medicine now, and I wasn't before, but I have been through the ringer. And so that I would like to give a shout out to my chiropractor, Dr. James DiMattia in Lawrenceville, New Jersey. Super good guy, him and his wife, Meg. Absolutely. Speaking of good energy, they are amazing. In fact, we were at Dave Matthews' concert last week. That's what kind of good energy people they are. But he has worked some miracles, and I've told him. So thank you, Dr. DiMattia.
That's great.
Promo there.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Get some free treatments out of that.
Well, yeah.
So Suzanne, I'm guessing that do you go to a lot of vendor shows, stuff like that, or no? Or do you go to farmers markets?
I do vendor shows. I'm starting to do a little bit more. Our primary one was on the west side of Michigan, and my sister and I do a lot of shows together. She's just like my right-hand woman when it comes to doing shows, and she used to live out there. So now now that she's back home, we're gonna try to get more visibility on this side of the state. So
anything weird or cool ever happened to you at a show like that?
oh my God.
Well, here we go.
So yeah,
And
it's kind of funny.
time.
One of our first shows was in a hotel. It was a nice like ballroom kind of thing. Everybody had like a 10 by 10 space. This lady comes in with a pig, the biggest pig I've ever seen. And I don't know if it was an emotional support pig, but it was huge, and it decided to plant itself right in front of our table. I don't know if we had a 6-foot table. We must have had a 6-foot table because the thing took up the entire front of booth. And he just camped out there. Yeah.
Okay.
And she probably was
it was
told it
great.
would never get bigger than 2 pounds because they always tell them that. And they adopt them and they become 600 pounds. True story. I had a friend.
Yeah.
I had a friend in Florida who had a pig, and she got it because she was allergic to dogs and cats. And she got a little pig, and they told her it was going to be just this cute little puppy all forever. They lived in an apartment at the time, and her husband worked for the fire department, and they actually had to, in the middle of the night, he's retired now, bring the fire department in and sneak the pig out of the apartment, hoist it out of the window because they couldn't get it out the door. That's how big it got.
Oh my goodness.
I have some weird friends, but
hey, that's
true stories.
What? I can't even understand that. What it did in the apartment.
It was
that
huge. Big. Huge. Her name was Lulu. She was sweet. She was very nice.
It's a good pig name.
They moved into a house and they kept her until her last day. I mean, she was the part of the family, but she was massive.
Was that in Polk County?
Close. Right on the border.
Okay, that sounds like a Florida thing.
Sanford.
That makes sense.
It's close. Outside Orlando.
Sanford. That's really late. I've been to Sanford before. Okay, I know Sanford.
It's kind of Polk
That's
County.
actually a great little town there. I like the downtown in Sanford. Very cool. Well, Tim's from Polk County, so it sounded very Polk County-esque.
Well, I mean,
to throw that jab in there.
Okay.
So the pig was.
Tim knows lots of pigs, so that's
What about so that was a cool and weird experience, or?
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. I guess it brought a ton of people to our booth because they were like, what the heck's going on here?
I love that.
But
well, you and Jack are both business owners. So what are the most rewarding and challenging aspects of having your own small business?
Don't do it. I'm just kidding.
The most rewarding is, well, you have a fun business. You have the restaurant bar kind of thing going on. That's got to be, you probably have a ton of fun stories.
So much fun. I love it.
We're going to have a whole podcast just on that.
Yeah, I need therapy just for my businesses. But go on. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, no.
Well, what's your favorite aspect? What's your favorite aspect of owning your own small business?
The people I get to talk to, the people I get to interact with. And when the feeling I get when I feel like I've helped someone.
I like that.
Or helped someone feel better. I think that's kind of priceless.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had one of my first It actually goes with the skin rehab again, but I had a mom contact me. Her little girl was in kindergarten and she had keratosis pilaris, which is like, it looks like little goosebumps kind of on the back of your arms commonly, or on like the side of your thighs. Or it looks a little bit like dry skin, but she was getting made fun of at school and she wouldn't wear
Wow.
short sleeves, like even in the summer. So, the trick with the skin rehab is like twice a day for 3 days. That's when it works the best. So I sent her a thing twice a day for 3 days, and then she sent me a picture of her daughter wearing a sundress to school.
That's
She
great.
like a sleeveless little. So I don't know. As a mom, it just touches your heart a little bit when
No, that makes you feel good that you're
stuff
able to
like
help her
that.
too. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you don't want
it
to ever
was
hear
big.
anybody's getting bullied or getting made fun of. I had to step in.
Yeah.
Tim was getting bullied at Killarney's about his leathery skin, and I had
Hmm.
to put a stop to it because he almost stopped coming there. So, I feel like I helped him.
Yeah, so he put the
He's
hot
never
honey
said
chicken
thank you
sandwich
though,
back on the menu,
ever.
and now I'm back.
No, but I love that you're able to help that. And it's very rewarding, right? And that little girl is probably never going to forget that because that
Oh,
sounds terrible for her, but now she's happy, hopefully.
yeah. I mean, I hope so. Yeah. Yeah.
So obviously if someone comes to your site new and they go to a
Hmm.
product, do you ever find yourself engaging with that customer or they reach out to you? Like, is there a regimen that you recommend of how to start with your products or where to go with them?
You know, I think the most interaction I've had is face to face and
Okay.
over like Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
One of the most challenging things for me in business is the online the the online aspect, like social media marketing, because I have a degree in public relations, journalism, marketing, but I was pre all of that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's a
um,
learning experience every day.
it
It
is.
is.
And, customers can leave me messages when they place an order and, we can communicate that way. I've had people email me, which totally love that. But there's not like a chat aspect on my website yet.
It's okay.
So
It's all right.
yeah, I got to work on that.
Hey, listen, the online thing is tough. I'm in the bar business, and I see that we dedicate so much time to it, and I don't really know if it's actually turning, customers for me. I think people like it and they respond on there. It doesn't mean they're
Yeah,
walking through my door and having my product, right? And am
right.
I wasting a lot of time
I
just to give them an online
disagree.
experience? I don't know. It kind of goes both ways. You never know, right?
I mean, they may not be
There's a lot of
Sure.
window
storming,
shoppers. Sure. There's a
but
lot of window shoppers
I,
too.
I will say, and I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass, that Killarney's posts a special or something like that, and then I'm like, you know what? That sounds great. I'm gonna go. It does work. I mean, and I know that's not just me. That's got to be for other people
Sure.
too if they follow. So,
No, of
I mean,
course,
it may
of
not
course.
be thousands of people coming in the door, but wait till they
No,
find the
you know what
official
it is. I
hot
think
honey chicken
because you
sandwich.
see so many different kinds of comments to people make negative, positive, this and that, and I'm like, you live in Hawaii. Why are you commenting on our site? Like, why are you even making a post here?
Uh,
If you don't like it, don't watch it, right? But and again, that's all for your topic, right? But but
We've
it's I know
we've already
I
gotten
get it.
hate mail
It's
on the
hard.
podcast.
That's okay,
Seriously?
good.
Oh yeah, like second episode, I had some dude. In fact, I just went ahead and looked him up because I was like, all right, what is he? I wanted to see if he's a bot. We had like
mm-hmm.
10 followers, and he just came on and said, dude, nobody's watching this shit. And I was like, okay, thank you so much for your advice. Because I figured
He
that would just
was.
burn his ass. Like, oh,
Yeah.
thanks for the advice. And he replied back, no problem. Like, it's crazy. And so I looked and I'm like, he looks like he lives in his mom's basement and uses Vaseline. And
Some people just want to be trolls. They want to be trolls.
Yeah.
I think he was looking up something else, hot honey, and he got
oh,
disappointed when it was us.
He got
probably. Well,
redirected.
Yeah.
that is probably true.
This
See,
is not the
you have
Hot
to go.
Honey podcast I signed up for. I think he
Yeah.
thought something
And
totally
now my
different was
hands are
happening.
greasy.
Yeah.
Honeys.
He
And I
was
can't
all
get into the
ready
basement
to go.
because the
Yeah.
doorknob's slippery.
Yeah, he was ready to go. Then we came on. He's just like,
Oh, I know that.
that's not it.
We have gotten
That's
way
great.
off topic here.
That's fine.
But
I'll
Suzanne,
tell you what though, I bet Susie can sell her all natural lube to that guy though. 100%.
Totally good.
I
I
already
just made
ordered
a
it
fresh
online
batch for
just
the
now.
weekend.
I already
Do you
ordered
sell
a
it by the
case.
5-gallon or the single gallon? Is that possible?
I'll take special orders. Email me. Send
All
me
right.
a message.
All
I'll
right.
sell it by
Wow.
the
We should,
bucket.
you know what, Tim? We should get this guy's address and say, hey, we understand you're not a loyal listener, but we want to send you a gift from the
I
Hot
have
Honey
to go back and
podcast,
find that. It was
and
like
we'll send
on the.
yourself a natural lube.
It
That
was.
would be awesome.
It was
It's
when all of us
organic. It
guys
has
were
no
at the
taste.
table that one time, and I thought it was like somebody from Killarney's busting our chops, and no, just some random
people suck.
jerk off.
People suck. All right, so besides your website, where do we
my
buy your
gosh.
product? Can we get it? Are you trying to sell through Amazon yet? Is your store like a Shopify store? Like, how do we get to it? I mean, I know have your website. My wife was on there today,
Yes.
but is there other ways to get it?
It'll be right here.
Sure. I have I'm in local stores in Southeast Michigan.
Very cool.
The Bohemian Goat in Mount Clemens. I was at Indigo Lavender Farm. Unfortunately, they're retiring and closing. Let's see. The Bohemian Goat.
Is there a shop through, click through for your Instagram or Facegram handle?
Not yet.
All right, well, let's work on that. That's what we need.
I
We gotta
know,
get that going. All right.
This is the best
It's the
podcast you've
social
ever
media
had.
like thing. I'm just
And she has a degree in public relations. Jeez.
Oh,
Come on.
you might need
from
some of
like
that energetic
2003
infusing
when there
spray.
was no.
This is why my wife says I need the clearing energy spray. Because she says I start getting mean.
Aw.
Wait, you do have
Well,
an all-natural lube?
Heck yeah, I do, and it's fantastic.
Absolutely. I've already told her, dude, I know all her products. I saw her site. This is
Our
great.
wonderful producer, Alana, just sent me a note, and it says, Suzanne does have an all-natural lube.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
Honey, please.
One of my customers told
God,
me
I'm
you
gonna
can
be
never
busy
have
today.
too much water on a water slide. You never heard any complaints.
We should do a collab. Tim, we should do a collab, right? And do the Hot Honey Lube
An unboxing.
from Susie Q's Remedies and sell it on the site. That'd be great.
It's awesome.
Your face on the lube, it's going to sell out.
Christ.
It's going to sell out immediately.
I'm just happy we had something else that Seamus will be interested in now, so that'll be good. Maybe he'll.
The lube, wow, good. That's actually good.
Yeah, I'm sure there's
It was my biggest seller on Etsy before they kicked me off.
Why'd they kick you off?
You just
It
slid
was
right
a-
off of Etsy.
it-
Slid right off of it.
It was too sexual of a product, and I said it's a
Really?
wellness product. I mean, there's studies on KY that show that it causes cancer in men and women, reproductive cancers. The
Okay,
KY jelly.
why would they?
It's like,
Wow. Well, this
But,
was fun.
yeah.
All right. Well,
sorry.
I'm seeing dollar signs. I'm seeing the Hot Honey Lube right now. I think is on fire.
well, we
I
do have
love it.
swag
That's
coming,
on. Yeah, it's coming actually. It's actually in production
Yeah.
right now.
so will we when we get that lube.
Sweet.
I told you 10 days. It's only been a week. Gotta give me some time. And I'm away. Come on.
Now that palm tree grew
Vacation.
faster. That palm tree
Susan,
grew
just so
faster
you know,
than us getting swag.
I was on a beach today, and I looked at my time and realized I had to get back and get showered and changed, so I didn't miss the podcast.
Well, I'm
Because
just
Tim
starting
just
my
kept
day.
texting me and 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 texting me.
You're just living a horrible life right now, Jack.
Poor guy.
Poor
So-
me. Me, poor me.
Well,
Palm tree in the
God,
background.
you really drive me to drink. So, Suzanne, this brings us to the portion of our podcast where we do a flash round called Sticky Notes. And basically,
Ooh.
it's time for Sticky Notes. Wow.
Ready?
Thank God you came back from the beach for that talent. So we're going to do a flash round of Sticky Notes because it's fun.
Yeah.
And you just don't have to think about it. Just answer off the cuff. There's no right or wrong answer. We're just getting another way of knowing you. And since you are with the universe and all natural, first question,
Sure.
are you a sunrise or sunset?
Definitely sunset. I'm a night owl.
Okay. I like my sunsets as well. Cocktail or mocktail?
Ooh, cocktail for sure.
What's your go-to? What's your favorite?
I love tequila. So, yep. So
Perfect.
margarita, salt on the rim.
That being said, moon tea or sun tea?
Girl. Moon is
Perfect.
feminine, so
Yeah, we
we
brought
go with
that down.
moon. Yep.
I like
Love
that.
it.
Secret talent?
Well, I paint.
Ah,
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
what do you paint?
Landscapes mostly and flowers and hippie stuff, you know?
Like Bob Ross. Bob Ross style.
I love Bob. Yeah.
Who doesn't love Bob Ross?
I
Come
mean,
on.
yes.
The best way to take a nap.
Tell you what, no.
I mean, he'll
that's
put you right to
terrible.
sleep, which is very relaxing.
When I was a kid, I'd come
That and a
home from
colonoscopy.
school. We put on WHYY Channel 12, and I would be mesmerized watching Bob Ross while my grandma was watching from school. I loved it. I loved watching it. It calmed me down. I sat there and these tiny little trees, and he just kind of, took a palette and kind of go through it. It was
my
amazing.
Goodness.
That was
It's
very
like
good.
Voice.
Yeah, one swipe with a palette knife, and he makes it look like a mountain. It's like, wow, Bob.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, this is so easy. I can't even make a straight line right now. Honestly, it's impossible.
Yeah.
Lake
Yeah, he's magical.
or ocean?
Lake. My parents have a place on Lake Huron, so that is
Very
our
nice.
lake. Yeah.
I'm a
cool.
water guy, lake or ocean, but also sunset. And Jack just came from the beach based on his rosacea. I mean, his sunburn. And last but not least, last but not least, oh really? Skin jokes. Best podcast.
Oh, Hot Honey for sure.
Hey, yeah.
That's right. Well, cool. Well, this brings us to the portion of our show. Ah, yes, my producers definitely keep me on track today. Thank you, Alana. It is the Honey Please segment of our show where we give you a chance to vent about something that's just irritating or just a pet peeve of yours. And you start it out, Honey Please, pet peeve, and then end it with, so honey, please stop doing that, or whatever you want, however you want to fit. So I'll go first.
Okay.
Honey, please. I also love nature and I like going for walks. Therefore, when I go to the park and I'm out there trying to listen to the birds, I don't need Karen on her cell phone, speakerphone, talking to all of her friends because she's finally away from her children. Just put headphones on or something, or just don't go to the park and get on the phone. Enjoy nature. So, honey, please, don't go out in nature and get on your speakerphone.
I love that. Mine would have to be, honey, please, when the light turns green, get off of your phone and go. I hate when people take 30 minutes to come off of a light when I drive.
Wow. You got
just
some
don't
really
be
low
on your
lights in
phone
Michigan.
when you're driving.
Yeah.
Don't be on your phone. There's no need.
But
just wait.
Just pay attention.
We call that Pennsylvania down here. They know how to drive. They don't know how to merge. That was last week's Honey Please. And Jack, what's your Honey Please?
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go very bar-esque today. My Honey Please is, honey, please bring back bar etiquette, please. Don't wave your money at a bartender to try to get their attention. Don't slam on the bar to get their attention. And know your order when you go up to a bar. Don't ask a bartender, what do you recommend, or what's your favorite drink? You know what you like. You know what you want to drink. Help them out. Listen, okay.
Sometimes you need a little push.
If it's Friday night,
I love to
and
go
it's
to
11 o'clock, and it's prime time, and you're 3 deep,
well,
don't ask the bartender
different.
what their favorite drink is. Know your drink, right? If it's 6 o'clock and it's happy hour and they're serving you, that's a whole different story. I'm talking about, be ready to go.
Well, if restaurants didn't require you to have cash
for the bartenders when they're busy, right? And just tip. Don't not tip. I think people are starting to pay with Apple Pay and online, and they're realizing they can do a quick QR code pay or tap, and for some reason they're not leaving anything, or leaving much less than they used to. I don't get that.
Up.
Oh wow.
These people are working hard. They're almost half their salaries based off of tips.
Yeah.
That's my Honey Please.
Good one.
Valid.
All the more reason why you should put drink specials on social media so I can see what I'm going to order before I get there.
There we go.
Well, that has been Honey Please, and that is also the end of the Hot Honey podcast. Special thank you to Suzanne Grceski.
Suzanne, was great having
you guys. Thank you guys
look
so
forward
much.
You can find her products online at the website listed above. And also a special thank you to our sponsor, the Killarney's Public House, that has the official Hot Honey Chicken Sandwich, the official sandwich of the Hot Honey podcast. So thank you very much to everyone for watching. Don't forget to tell a friend about the Hot Honey podcast. Like, comment, share, good or bad. We take it all. And now I'm going to go order some lube.
Tim, wait. So we're not meeting Wayne Gretzky today?
Hold on. Let me check my abacus. Where's Jack? That's what it said. And that's
you got me from the beach because you said, Jack, we have an amazing guest today. We might meet Wayne Gretzky's sister. I said, oh my God, I have to be on the podcast. and it's Grceski, not even Gretzky. So
Sorry, Jack.
awesome.
And if you believe that, I also have some property in Greece I'm going to sell you. And there's the listing right behind you. You can buy this property right now with a 250-year-old palm tree. Anyways,
Suzanne, really nice meeting you.
Nice
it was
meeting
so
you.
great meeting you guys. Thank you again. I really appreciate it.
And we should start our days more often with people like you. Thanks for joining us, Suzanne Grceski, not Wayne Gretzky. That's the Hot Honey Podcast. See you next week.